In this episode of Californication, the male protagonist, Hank Moody, attempts to juggle three women he is sleeping with. All three women coincidentally come to Hank's apartment at the same time, and Hank attempts to control the chaos all at once. Androcentrism is already being reproduced by the writer's decision to have a protagonist be a male. This episode also reproduces androcentrism because Hank is being positively sanctioned for his sexual involvement with the three women.
Hank, I just want to try to understand, how do you do it?
Do what?
Well, you obviously have this thing with women, some very strong connection that no matter what you do, no matter how big of an ass you are, they seem to respond. You're a goddamn girl whisperer.
Okay.
To add to this point, Hank's involvement with the three women is seen as a joke. When confronted with the issue, Hank responds in a sarcastic manner, not taking any of the women seriously.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Please tell me you have not been fucking her this entire time.
Hey, whoa, not in front of the children. And not last night I didn't. I was being good. I was an officer and a gentleman. You tell her.
Are these my pants?
Wait, who?
Furthermore, all the female characters in this episode are dressed in sexually arousing clothing, showing gender socialization. These scenes illustrate gender socialization because women are culturally expected to dress provocatively to display and emphasize their physical attractiveness for males. By dressing scandalously, the female characters are doing gender by conforming to the feminine norm of physical attractiveness. Moreover, the three women Hank is sleeping with are submissive toward him, therefore reproducing androcentrism.
I think we work well together. You know, kid or no kid. Snip or no snip, I want to be with you. I think I spent...
In the clip, Jill explains how she is willing to give up her desire to get married and have a child to be with Hank because it is what he wants. This is putting Hank in a higher reign of power and therefore is reproducing androcentrism. Here's another example of a female character being submissive toward the protagonist.
I'm leaving him.
Oh, no.
And I was thinking, life is short. Fuck it. I want to spend the rest of my days with someone I feel passionate about, someone who gives me butterflies. For better or for worse, Hank, that someone is you.
Whoa. Just slow the fuck down, Felicia. One session of lovemaking, no matter how inspired or transcendent, is not a relationship maker.
In this clip, Felicia states that she is leaving her husband to be with Hank. Hank quickly dismisses Felicia and demeans her feelings toward him. This example shows Felicia's submission to Hank as well as Hank's dominance by dismissing Felicia's emotions. This puts Hank in a position of power over Felicia and reproduces androcentrism. Furthermore, this episode contains excessive heteronormativity. Hank is pictured being intimate with three different women in one episode. This heteronormativity is an example of gender socialization as influenced by the mass media. This episode is showing its viewers that it is okay to have sex with more than one person, but only if you're a male. Lastly, the writer Tom Capinos produces racial hegemony by casting an entirely white cast. Because of this, whites remain as the dominant racial group throughout the mass media. Overall, this episode of Californication reproduces androcentrism. Tom Capinos made the decision to cast a male protagonist, to have the female characters act submissive towards the protagonist, to dress the female characters in sexually arousing clothing, and to reproduce racial hegemony. All of this adds to the cultural belief that males, and specifically white males, are more powerful and have a wider influence than women and people of color.